What's up guys? We're in Hydroneer today and I'm sort of exploring the new update. So in this new update they added a whole bunch of stuff that allows you to farm vegetables and make money farming. Basically you just you make these holes in the ground, you put a seed in the hole, and then you water every once in a while, it grows, and then it makes some plants. Pretty simple stuff, but I managed to make it a lot more complicated than it needs to be, and I made it completely automated, or somewhat automated. The main way to make money with this is by like making soup and stuff and then delivering it to people, and I found that it takes a really long time to do that and to make enough money to actually like buy the equipment necessary to like run a good farm. So that was kind of a disappointment, but I just sort of grinded it out and eventually we got to a good point where I got like a harvester. And then I realized that the pipes that were watering my plants weren't high enough, so I had to go back through all those pipes and set them a little bit higher. And this is sort of like a good overview of like how I laid this whole thing out. I just have like a thing at the end there that sort of distributes water to all the long pipes, and then they all just go in a row that goes lengthwise. And then directly under all of the pipes is just one little plot for a seed. So I'm just going to show you guys a cool system that I made. Basically it only turns the water on once every 20 seconds and it just releases one drop so that it's not constantly like dropping and lagging your world out. So there's this logic valve right here, and then it goes into the ground where I have this circuit set up. And basically what you do, once you load in, you remove this little piece right here and you press this button and then you put the piece back and it'll start sort of like a clock that'll turn on and off the valve every 20 seconds. So you guys get a good look at this. You can see on this one wire there's actually 3 different modules on it. One of them flips the input and the other one delays it by a second, and then the third one just puts it in a straight line so that you don't have any logic input from the other one coming back. Now you're probably thinking, well, I got this beautiful field of corn now, what the heck do I do with it? So if you've saved enough coins up, you can afford this harvester here, and you can just harvest 3 rows of crops at a time, and it's pretty satisfying going through the field with your harvester. Makes it a whole lot easier. Before this you had to use like a sickle and manually harvest each one of the crops. This makes it a lot easier. And then also this can reseed your crops at the same time if you have the seeds. In this case I didn't have the seeds on hand. I'd used them to all grow the crops and I didn't have any left over. So after this I'm just gonna make some seeds and put them in there. Do a little bit of a flyback there. So now that we're all done harvesting, we can just unload all of our corn onto this conveyor belt here, and that'll start taking it through the sorter and the chopper, and that'll just stack all the vegetables up so that they're not in a big pile. And the harvester is a little bit buggy on these concrete slabs, just kind of like sinking into the ground every once in a while, kind of annoying. It's not really a big deal, but it's just sort of something that can be fixed. Another thing, this whole unloading process took like 4 minutes, so that's kind of annoying. I was just kind of sitting here for like 4 minutes, just chilling. So once that's done unloading, you got a big ass pile of corn that weighs 900 pounds. So we're gonna split that in half so that we can keep part of the harvest but also reseed it. We're gonna take one of those halves. I'm gonna line my harvester up here with the seed maker, and then we're just gonna put this 450 pound pile of corn. Let's get an instant replay of that. Absolutely beautiful. So then we can start reseeding our farm here. It's kind of hard to see, but it's consuming seeds in the back. You can do this at the same time that you're harvesting, but like once again, I didn't have the seeds by the time I was harvesting. So that's pretty much an overview of the farm that I made at Hydroneer. I hope this was interesting to you, and I want to thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. That's pretty crazy. I might be live streaming in the future, so keep an eye out for that, and I'll see you guys later.